Well, guys, it's now time to react to another Monster Truck event. As next up is Monster Jam 2001 Houston Show Free Freestyles. We just saw Dennis with that dominant racing performance last week with that win. Now let's see what happens in Freestyle if he can double down with this big track, with this big field of trucks too. So here we go.
They say everything is bigger in Texas, and that certainly applies to the superstars of the Monster Jam. Big trucks.
Oh boy, cannot wait. And of course, have the show.
And big time carnage when these big boys roll over.
Again, what I say about spoilers, people. What I say about spoilers. Honestly, if I knew about that ahead of time, I would have straight skipped the intro.
Tonight on Monster Jam.
I hate spoilers so much. It gets me so angry. It like killed my mood now for the event just for them showing that. So stupid.
Hi everyone, I'm Kate Milliken and we are here at the Johnson Space Center in Houston discovering the definition.
As we are getting ready to go for freestyle now. God, now the volume's like way too low.
Both of these trucks have had their share of perfect 30s this year. Tonight, another night for a 30. We'll see in a moment, but let's meet our field right now.
And it's a huge, awesome field, Mike. Let's start with Ron Nelson, the Texas boy in Bustin' Loose. A lot of fans here. He'll try to put on a show. And another big Texas truck, David Smith behind the wheel of King Crunch.
Now, Brian Bartle is driving two trucks tonight.
Yeah, Bartle's driving freestyle, Little Tiger and freestyle as well. Not only that, I think in this event, Scott Hartsock's driving Wrenchhead 2 in freestyle as well. I think I saw that on the wiki last night when I was reading about Wrenchhead 2.
And we'll also get a look at Airman Dan. You'll see why they call him that in the Destroyer.
Scott Hartsock and RichHead.com 2 is ready to go freestyling here tonight. And we'll see what Predator.
Remember, we saw the damage that Scott Hartsock had last time out, so who knows if we're going to be seeing Gunslinger tonight.
Bringing the Thrasher out of Connecticut. And the Wolverine, you mentioned it earlier, Mike. Brian Bartle doing double duty. He'll also get behind the wheel of that Marvel Comics X-Men Wolverine.
Jim Kohler and Avenger. He's had some great freestyle.
I thought it looked good for Jim.
Tonight. And Steve Reynolds, Bulldozer, try to get those horns going.
Well, and then let's get down to the high rent district. Tom Mintz and Goldberg. He's been awesome freestyling all season long. And the icon, Dennis Anderson, coming off that huge win in racing last week. Gravedigger 14 will freestyle.
Now there's a truck that's not here, Gunslinger. That's why Scott Hartsock's going on board Wrenchhead.com 2 in our freestyle. He broke in the head-to-head competition last week, and Reptoid blew an engine last week, so Jim Jack will not be with us in freestyle tonight.
That's too bad. Well, there's two quality trucks there, but they'll be
so no Reptoid, no Gunslinger, so we only have 14 trucks tonight.
Goldberg. Remember when he put that straight up and down a couple weeks ago? He's been dominant.
Remember the last time we went freestyling? 3 perfect 30s. The question is, can we just get somebody to win it by themselves?
Well, we got 5 judges tonight. Let's
oh yeah.
Kate for more.
I don't know if it's this event, I mean just this event or events coming up, but they're actually having 5 judges tonight where they're going to take out the high, take out the low like in the World Finals. I guess to try and prevent ties.
It's just going to make the scoring a lot more competitive. You know, some of the weeks with 3, the score's a little bit high, but this way, getting rid of the high and low, you know, every week the sport of freestyle is coming up, and you know they just need to make it more competitive for everybody, and I think that's going to make it a lot more fair.
Yeah, and actually,
best way to make it fair, get rid of fan judging.
It's a way that they're preparing for the finals as well, and it's true that it's certainly on the driver's mind.
Right, you know, everything we're doing now is just destination Las Vegas, and that's just getting all the right.
But of course, by the time this event went on TNN, we already know who's driving. I mean, we already saw World Finals too. All right, so here we go. Pat Suma and Fresh to get things started. Let's see, he's going to go, looks like, for the racing lane. And nice sky wheelie off the car is a bit of an odd angle. It looked like someone might have broke already. Saw someone flailing. Alright, so now he's going to go for the bus ring. Oh, boy! Nice hit there! Oh, but looks like he did some damage. Oh, man.
Smoke out of the engine does not look good for the
Ooh. Oh, that was a really quick hit. That was big. Going for the bus deck. And look at that wheelie off the side, but that hit right there. Ooh.
But the run's so short, he's not going to score very high at all.
Oh, man. And it's going to be a 12. Got 6 out of it. Wow. So a 12.
We scored a 12 because we broke on the second jump. It's a brand new truck. It's the third weekend out with it. We went over to Vans and we wanted to win freestyle tonight. We wanted to be king of the mountain, and we broke some major suspension parts.
Well, again, we're throwing out the high score and the low score.
And remember, Pat's an independent who you don't see often, so that's gonna really hurt his wallet. Oof. Oh, that just sucks. But he is the leader right now for 12.
Astrodome in Houston, Texas. They're fired up about freestyle tonight. Mike Hogwood, Scott Douglas, Kate Milliken with you. And our full-on field includes Sudden Impact, John.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what John's going to do after his runner-up in racing last time out. Still can't believe he beat Tom last week. That's insane. But now Dennis is the one on the mission. Now we're going to keep our eyes on him. You know he's going to want to get that double down.
Anderson in the grave digger, and he's coming off last week's event victory.
And Tom, you know, is going to want revenge for losing in racing. You know he's going to go nuts.
I know he wants to make up for it tonight.
All right, here we go. Ron Nelson busting loose now.
Out on the clock will be busting loose, and Ron Nelson. Ron, a native of here in Texas.
Here we go. He's going to go for the back of the racing lane. Nice air.
Smoke coming out of that truck, and I'm not sure that.
Going to run into those rollers.
Well, it doesn't look like he's slowing him down. He's going after it, even though.
All right, here we go. He's going to go for the bus stack. After Pat just went for it. Up and over. Nice air right there. Oh, he broke the tire off. Oh, it happened again. Just like the one event he was we get to see. Oh, the bus bit another truck and looks like he's going to give up already. Oh. Oh, man. The bus bit another truck.
Mikey made a great right for the buses, and again, that gives you some points with the judges, but he didn't get to use the full run because.
Oh, that's just unfortunate for Ron.
Like that, just snapped.
It was busted loose.
I think they're going to be careful with that bus stack right now because it's a truck killer at the moment. He got an 18, all right, so he's our new leader.
Ron Nelson, you go over the crash cars and you lose a whole wheel. What happened?
Yeah, it seems like Houston's terrible for me. We broke it off 2 weeks ago here in freestyle.
Yes.
She wouldn't drive for me. I tried to drive her on 3 wheels. Was going to give the crowd a good sing, but that's the way it goes.
But he is the leader, so he gets to celebrate that for a moment. But man, no, that bus is a killer tonight. All right, here we go. David Smith, King Crunch. We saw him in the first Houston show. Now we're seeing him here again. He's going to go right for that big stack right there. Oh, but careful. He's on 2 wheels right there. Oh, nice save. But he popped both front, left, and right tires. Oh, he already popped both left and right tires. Oh, man, this track's a killer tonight. Yeah, you know David's not happy about that. Oh. And remember, all these guys are indies too, so that's going to really hurt him.
He just hit those junk cars funny.
Oh, man, another bad break already. He's going to get a 15, which I think is a bit too high.
So, it looks like you did some real damage here.
It's not too bad, really. I mean, I got the guys at the shop, and we'll get them mounted back up. I got a couple of tires sitting at the shop that we can stick on there, so we'll be off and ready to run.
This track is just killing trucks. It probably is the biggest track so far this season. I think I said before, like the second Houston show was a big one. This one's probably bigger than that. Oh man, just a tough break for everyone so far. Here we go, Larry Jarzel and Prowler coming up. The thing is, remember, right now Rod Nelson's leading with 18. If anyone can just fill the clock, they're going to have a good chance to take the lead. Here we go, Larry Jarzel, Prowler going to get some nice air off the race lane. If he can just get a full run, doesn't have to do anything spectacular, just get a full 2-minute run or 90 seconds, he can take the lead. It's wide open right now for the lead. All right, here we go. He's going to go for the back of the racing lane. Nice sky wheelie right there.
Something that happens in this show.
All right, looking okay so far for Larry. Is he going to go for that big stack right there? Yep, he is. He's going for it. Careful what happened with David Smith. He's going to go nice up and over. And he's going to knock down the beer. Oh, that's funny. Knocked it over, but I'm pretty sure it didn't pop. Oh, that's funny.
I love it. What a great touch.
The carnage from Houston. Is
all right, as he's now going to go for the back of the racing lane. Nice hit. Great run so far for Prowler. This will probably take the lead no matter what by now.
Pretty good run so far for Larry.
He's going to go back for that giant van stack. Here we go, up and over it. Nice hit. I wonder where that beer fit went at. Hopefully someone will run into it again. He's going to go bump into the rollers now.
Other things, even though, knocking over the The old Bud Light.
Got a little bit of air off it, just like crawled over it though.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. And that's what you're trying to do. Every little thing you can to add a point to your total.
As he parks it there. That should take the lead. He got like the entire run done.
You can tell he feels good about it. Nice applause from the crowd.
All right, good run for Larry.
What the judges thought about
It was a
Larry's
solid
race.
run. I think he's going to get decent scores. And again, right there, just to knock over anything you can knock over and crush whatever you can crush.
That'd be fun if they left it out there.
The score is
24. Oh, that's way up there. Oh boy.
Larry,
I think it might be a little too high.
24. How did it feel for you?
Oh, in the truck, it was really good. Very comfortable. The shock sending worked very well in the truck. No jolts or anything. I had a real good time out there.
All right.
Now here's something you will find interesting. The fuel that these monster trucks run on is the subject of our segment now. What's
Yep,
that
they
all
don't
about?
run on like gas. They run on alcohol. But I got like barely an hour before I have to start getting ready for work, so I don't have time to watch. So here we go. Looks like John Cesock's up next. Sudden Impact. Remember, we saw him make the finals last time out in racing. So he choked against Dennis. So let's see what he's got tonight. Will he put up something big to celebrate that huge upset victory over Tom?
All right,
Here we go. John Cesock is going to go for the back of the racing lane. Nice air.
Sudden impact
Coming
with the
down.
wrong fuel in that truck and really messed up his entire night.
Obviously, as we saw last week, he's got that problem straightened out as he's been running great. John Cesock again out of Frackville, Pennsylvania.
Here we go for the back of the racing lane. So far, playing nice and conservative. Not doing anything big like he's done before other events. We went big off the racing lane.
It's great vigor in the head-to-head competition. Lost there, but remember, he's the guy that
Here we go for the racing lane again.
not really getting the momentum of Scott. That you
Right,
might
nice
need
air.
To get a great score in freestyle.
So far, just being okay out there.
Certainly we're
Nothing
not
really
seeing the
big.
power out of that truck we saw.
But if you want to be at 24, you are going to go big. All right, looks like he's going to go for the bus stack. Here we go. Careful. It's been biting every truck. Nice nosedive, but got over it. All right.
But he got so focused last week on the racing. You know, in this sport, you got to stay focused on both. John knows that. He's been at this game over 10 years.
All right, looks like he's lined up for that fan stack. Here we go. Right up and over it. Nice. Coming down.
JR and Kyle love that win last week. They'd like to see him really take it up a notch in freestyle here.
Is the beer out there? Did it move or did they take it out? It's like seriously looking for it.
It's been left over from the other two monster truck shows here this season.
All right, here we go for the back at racing lane. Oh, nice distance there. Nice.
He's good. He's doing okay, but he's not really got that speed up going that you need for that.
Yeah, he's been
really
driving
high score.
pretty conservatively.
Good solid run, but I think you're right, Mike. I think what it
All right, good run, though.
It's not quite as spectacular as I think John would have liked to have made it. Always going to come in.
Yeah, Larry did better right now.
Which always impresses the fans.
They're going to run over the sign as he walks the roof.
Careful there. You're going to hit something and knock you right off there.
John Cesock and Sudden Impact having some fun at the Reliant Astrodome here on Monster Jam.
Yeah, Al was careful like that nosedive.
He did get over them with ease. That'll be worth some points. Our judges compiling.
Now we wait on the
scores right now.
scores.
Remember, we're throwing out the high. We're throwing out the low. We're taking the three middle scores.
Whoa, 17. I think that might be a little too low.
Yeah, indeed. And our leader
No,
is
not
Larry
too
Johnson.
low, quite low. Oh boy, they really
Behind the scenes with
screwed him
Airman
kind of bit.
Dan Evans. Talk about his
At
monster
least should have been a
career.
20. Oh man. So now, of course, Larry leads.
Crowd loves it here.
Oh,
in
gosh.
Reliant Astrodome,
Well,
Houston,
there's
Texas.
a 24.
Freestyle tonight. You know, there are a lot of husband wives who work together in this series.
And of course, going to talk about Airman Dan, but again, like I said earlier, we don't really have time for this. If this was before I started working, I would have had no problem, but I don't have time. I gotta get as much shit done as quick as possible during work, before work.
You know, they think it's neat what we're doing. We're independents, you know, we don't
In
have
fact,
corporate
today I
sponsors.
uploaded the first episode of my Super Movie Tycoon playthrough. I might have to wait till the night after I get off work before I film some 3 more episodes. I don't think I have enough time to film it all after this.
Here we go with Airman Dan.
Here we go, Airman Dan. Gonna go for the back of the racing. Remember, he made the semifinals last week too, so impressive job in racing. As he went for the racing lane.
On board with our Ford cam to get a look in freestyle. You don't look at anything very often if you're moving right.
Go
That
over
thing
the
is
rollers.
moving, turning, you're making a lot of quick maneuvering and Dan's trying to pick something up.
Oh, nice little hit, and got a little bit of a slap wheelie off the rollers.
Seem to be able to get the front end up.
All right, here we go. He's gonna go for the van stack. Here we go, up and over it. Nice. That's a big obstacle still, remember, guys. That's a big obstacle. That's when it was fully not crushed, it's up there in terms of height with the Vance, the bus stack. That's a pretty big obstacle.
The other guys aren't doing it.
All right, he's going to go now for the rollers.
Something didn't sound right. Well, maybe it's just the truck.
Here we go. And he's going to knock down that stand. Oh, that was nice.
That may be worth a point.
That engine's sour.
Yeah, something popped.
Yeah, just ended early. Oh, the bear is out there, but it's deflated. Oh, I wonder what deflated it.
The judges deduct.
Because I doubt Larry's the one who did it.
Well, our judges compiling the score on Airman Dan, and it's
Oh, come on!
for Dan Evans.
They're really selling everyone low now. That's not fair.
Your truck tonight, Dan.
That was way too
I
low.
want to go out and really do a tear-up freestyle here.
He's last place. No, that's not fair.
And
That's bullshit.
front wheel drive, you can't get it to stay up in there the way I wanted to, and I figured it's probably best.
Fan judges, people.
So, Dan
Yeah, Dan Evans got really fucked
Meanwhile,
over.
we've
Just like
got
Seesaw
Brian
got fucked
Bartle
over
coming
too.
up, and Predator as well. More freestyle on the way.
Yeah, good thing they cut that spoiler right there that almost showed. All right, back to free. Oh, here we go. That's right. Brian Bartle's driving the Little Tiger now.
USHRA.com gives you information
After making the semifinals last time out.
Gonna be there. So we'll let you get back to your busy life. We'll see you on the
Yep.
web at
Nostalgic video. Ad. All right, here we go. Brian Bartle, Little Tiger now.
It is Brian Bartle. We told you at the top of the show he's driving 2 trucks tonight. He owns
Crawling
the
over the
boat,
rollers right now.
Tiger and Wolverine.
That's funny the way he went over right there. He's going to go for that. And try to get a bit of a slap wheelie.
Driver of Little Tiger for years. He's got a great opportunity now being with the Marvel Comics team. But, you know, by putting the new driver, Chad Christian, in there, Chad's done a
Rollers.
respectable
You
job
go for
with
them.
the truck, but he's-
There you go. Got a big slap wheelie going. All right. Remember, we saw him do that a lot in the first Houston show and in Minneapolis. Here he goes for the van stack. Up and over it. Oh, nice hit right there. Can he get another slap wheelie? Nope.
Doing double duty. And obviously,
Good momentum off that first time. He's going to go over the ball and cross jumps. Oh, boy. That was a big air. Oh, man.
Some nice air.
Bartle looking good out there right now, Little Tiger. Giving himself a chance to maybe take on Larry Jarzel. Here you go. He's going to go for the bus deck. Here we go. Careful up and over. That's a bitey obstacle. And he got over it.
oh yeah. And I know it's got a special place.
I don't think anyone... Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice sky wheelie. I think that's the first time anyone hit it from that side, too. Oh, boy. Man, Bartle's going a great freestyle right now. Here we go. He's going to go for the back of the racing lane. Nice sky wheelie. Yeah, he's put himself in contention to maybe challenge Jarzel now.
And if you want some cool merchandise, t-shirts, whatever.
All right, here we go for the back of the racing lane. Oh, nice sky wheelie. Oh, boy, coming down. Oh, boy, what a hit that was.
This is a good run for Brian Bartle.
Oh, man. By the way, Bartle's going to have a similar jump like that next week in Minneapolis' freestyle, so get ready for that. Here we go for the back of the racing lane. Oh, nice sky wheelie again. Yeah, he should definitely take the lead now. This has been a great run.
Give us their set.
And remember, he's still going to freestyle again in Wolverine, but he's not going to be as good, at least in my experience. Wolverine, he was better at racing, but Little Tiger, he was better at freestyle.
Little Tiger making some noise.
Which is funny because that's his truck, so if he breaks something, he's got to pay for it. Wolverine, it didn't matter. So I find it a little odd he would treat Little Tiger better. I mean Wolverine better. And he's going to take the lead, which honestly I think that might be a little lower than I would
Wolverine
think.
is a truck, but you also own Little Tiger, and tonight you drove both. Why?
Just in freestyle for, I hired a new driver when I built the new truck, and he only has 4 weeks of experience, and he was a little gun shy about all the stacks and all the wild stuff out here. And in the last 5 years, I've accrued a lot of good fans in Houston, so I want to give them everything it had. I run it till the drive shafts are hanging out of it. It's
Plus, freestyle's fun. You want to have all fun to yourself.
Roll around the wheels, but it's a good truck. It's proven. It'll do wheelies. It'll take anything I can do, anything I can give it.
All right, but right now, Brian Bartle deserved lead right now.
Points so far tonight.
Yeah, he did. He gave it everything it had, and it got the lead at this point. We're halfway through the field. Prowler sitting second, but there's still some room at the top for the big guns who are coming up.
Yeah, they've had some struggles in freestyle.
Let's get some comments from
It's been both struggles and unfair judging. It's been a tough night for judging, and trucks too.
Is this something in the air or what?
No, I think everybody's just trying to step their freestyle up. They're going for the tougher obstacles right off the bat. Where, you know, in the past they would wait, you know, until they were a minute into their freestyle before they go, you know, jump 20 feet off the buses and stuff, and they're attacking that stuff early, and you know, the attrition's been really high so far.
Absolutely, and I think that one of the underdogs, the guys that are really trying, is Little Tiger, who did such an amazing job with the run with the 25. It was incredible.
Right, you know, now we've got like 7 run, 4 broke, 2 were pretty weak, and then, you know, Little Tiger, you know, he wasn't so great a couple weeks ago in Atlanta, but he really stepped up, and out of the first 7, he's definitely spearheading, you know, the talent into that group.
Yeah, Little Tiger is not being so little in this half. We have another half to go, and there should be a lot of action.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we got some heavy hitters in this next group. And
all right, so we get ready.
And Bulldozer. And Dennis has had a great run last week in Houston, so he's going to be
like
tough again.
8 trucks or so. Remember, there's only going to be 14 in freestyle night. Right, here we go. Alan P's own Prairie. He's going to go right for that van stack. Nice crooked hip. You got to be careful. He's going to go into the racing lane right there. All right. That's a good aggressive start. All right, he's going to go for the bus stack. Here we go. Up and over it. Oh, nosedive held on. And now he's going to go, not for the van stack. So far, he's had the biggest momentum so far out there. Here we go. He's lined up now for this van stack. And that hit, I think, was promoted in World Finals 2 as well. It's going to get some big air off it, too. Alan's playing really good right now. Classic Smoke. He's been having that problem all year, remember? Oh, boy. Oh, he's lined up for that motocross jump. Oh, boy. Here we go for the motocross jump. He's going to go for it. Some big air. But, oh, my goodness. The rear end of the shocks. Oh, they completely got destroyed. Oh, my goodness. He didn't get enough speed. Slammed hard onto the landing ramp. And, oh, my goodness. Oh, what a wild run that was. That could maybe take the lead. Oh, man, you could tell he was probably looking at it. He was probably crying. Oh, my God. That's some major damage. Look at that hit right there. Ooh. Oh! Oh, that's unfair! A 21, I know he didn't go long, but come on, that should have been more.
How does it feel to be a low rider?
Well, I guess that's not the look we were going for. You know, these are monster trucks. They are supposed to be big. Unfortunately, on that last jump, took a real bad hit and broke a bunch of shocks. So when the shocks broke, you let everything down onto the bump stops and makes it look like that low rider.
Has that ever happened to you in your truck before?
Yeah, unfortunately, I do some of the stupid stuff out here. And,
yep.
And,
remember, he broke his shocks, remember, in Atlanta last year, too. We went for that big skywheel off the car.
And give the fans what they come to see, you know. They want to see carnage, so we give them carnage.
I think he also broke his shocks at another event, too, but yikes. That's unfortunate. And remember, he's in Indy, so all those shocks are going to come out of his wallet. Oh, that's going to hurt. If he backed up and he would have floored into it, he would have cleared it. All right, here we go. Scott Hartsock now in Wrench Head 2.
Okay, Scott Hartsock, where's Gunslinger? Gunslinger broke. He's in his other truck.
Here we go. Nice skywheelie. And remember, the reason why Scott's driving because Wrench Head 2 is teaming with Scott Hartsock. It's on one of his chassis, I think. His second Gunslinger truck. So, teammates. So here we go. Scott Hartsock going to go for the back of the racing lane. Remember, last time we saw him drive, too, in Freestyle, he won Freestyle in Indianapolis. And remember, this is the second week in a row now we didn't see Gunslinger Freestyle. Didn't Freestyle last time out in New Orleans, and not here either. He's going to go right for the van stack.
Scott has spent inside this wrenchhead.com.
Already looking like having a lot more momentum. Oh, boy, that's the first time they went up at that side. Oh, careful coming down, because that van's crushed. That's going to be trouble. But yeah, so far, Scott in Wrench Head 2 looks like a lot better freestyler, even though Harold, remember, won Freestyle in Indianapolis, an undeserved win. But still going. Here we go for the back of the racing lane. Nice. He almost cleared the racing lane. He had, like, the biggest distance off of it. 27 seconds left.
25 seconds left in his run, so using up the time, which several drivers.
Here he goes for the back of the racing lane. Nice air.
Again, solid, but no special hooks or anything, and I think part of that is Scott just trying to feel what the truck will do.
And I think this run is to be expected, not in his normal truck.
Trying to get a donut going, but not getting a bite needed.
It's going to be difficult on this kind of wet surface.
Up, and time expires, so this hit shouldn't count right here. Oh, big jump right there, but that shouldn't count.
Shut her down. His 90 seconds used up in the wrenchhead.com number
All right.
2 machine.
Not bad run for Sky after the first time in a long time since we saw him in Indianapolis.
Puts a slap on that truck, and I thought he just didn't know the truck well enough to really do something
It's his truck. He should be able to know how it feels.
Solid job, and let's see. I would assume the judges. Yeah, they
And
do reflect.
19.
There's a total of 19 for Hartsock.
Scott, seeing the gunslinger was out, you had the nice opportunity of driving your other truck tonight, wrenchhead.com. How did it feel?
Hey, it felt great. You know, what a pleasure it is to come in here to United States Hot Rods events and bring 2 trucks to a facility like this in the Astrodome. You know, I had problems with Gunslinger. I got to get in my spare truck here, which is the wrenchhead.com, which is a great piece. I got to go out there and freestyle it. So now
Man, what a good run that was still nonetheless. But, of course, didn't quite go as well as he would probably want to do. But we got, let's see, we got Jim, still got Bartle again, Wolverine, still got Bulldozer, Goldberg, Gravedigger. We still got a bit to go. All right, speaking of Bartle, here we go. We just saw him take the lead. How about that? He probably tried to take the lead. Oh, big hit up the Van Stack. This is kind of awkward.
Who's going to try to beat the score of Brian Bartle in Little Tiger?
Isn't that neat? Yeah.
That's funny. He's trying to take on his own score. That's just so funny. Oh, nice distance off the van. Oh, slap wheelie right there. Oh my goodness. What a slap wheelie that was. Oh, Bartle. Trying to take on his own score. He's off to a great start here.
When you're trying to beat yourself.
All right, here we go. He's going to go for the rollers. Up and over it. And then, oh, nice wheelie. Oh, we got another slap wheelie. Oh, my. Let's go, Bartle.
Same kind of things. That's why I think the
He's going to go over the motocross jump. Not going to floor it like Allen did. Oh, man. Bartle. Oh, another slap wheelie. Bartle is on a roll tonight in Wolverine, but he needs to do more slap wheelies. So it's like he's in Little Tiger. But this has been a great run by him. Oh, my goodness.
Showing, by the way, that he
Here we go for the back of the racing lane. Nice sky wheelie.
Wolverine is the Chevy piece in this camp.
This run I was not expecting from him in Wolverine. Oh, man. All right, he's going to go for the back of the racing lane right here. Oh! Oh, big skelly! Oh, boy! Oh, my goodness! Oh, my gosh! Bartle is on a roll tonight, Wolverine. This now looks like the run of the night, and I wasn't expecting him to do this. I wasn't even necessarily expecting what he did in Little Tiger. I did not expect this in Wolverine. This is a great run. Here we go. He's going for the bus stack. Here we go.
And take the lead.
Up and over it. Whoa, nose diving.
This is, in my mind, been the best run of the night.
Oh my goodness.
And he's going to get a well-deserved hand from
That's funny. He's trying to take on his own score.
The judges think about it, but you can tell Brian Bartle's...
That'd be ironic he being in the top 2. Oh my gosh, that might have been one of the best runs I think I've ever seen him drive in Wolverine other than World Finals 3. Oh my goodness. He tied!
He's tied.
Dead even. Brian Bartle.
I don't agree with that. He should have outright taken the lead, getting close to like a 30. Oh man.
Stadium finals for you. Coming up
so Bartle has a tie just himself. Oh, that's just too funny. Oh man,
2001 Team Simpson
that's too funny.
For more information, call
but yeah, that was like one of the best freestyles I see him drive in Wolverine besides World Finals 3. Oh my god, that freestyle he did World Finals 3 was so insane. If he didn't break, I think he could have contended for the lead. I mean the win. That's how insane it was.
And the drivers were taking on a little bowling and rocking bowling, Scott.
Oh, how funny. I feel like I'm at my after Christmas bowling party at Outback. Oh, man.
Get ready for the Pro Stadium Finals.
But we're not here for that. We're here for monster trucks. I don't know why I went back that far. Oh, here we go. Jim Kohler now.
And as you see in the final turn, close race. Going over, and as they fly across the line, it is Jeff Hoy who walks out, the Pro Stadium Truck winner at the Reliant Asphalt.
I noticed that, because I saw this in the last event watching this, they don't say Monster Patrol. I wonder why they're not saying Monster Patrol. Like, probably trying to avoid, just like they tried to avoid mentioning Bigfoot and all of them. Right, here we go. Jim Kohler, Mr. Excitement, he's got some nice air off that van. Like, oh my god, slap it at the end. Oh, that did not look good.
Let's see what he's got for
He's going to go for the bus stack of rare moment hit. That's like, oh, he broke a tie rod. He broke his tie rod already. Oh, there's a bunch of fluids shooting out. Oh, boy.
Already got a bar already.
He's going to go for the racing lane, but he's going to have a tough time driving now. I had a feeling that was going to be spoiled when we saw it earlier, but man, he's going to have a tough time. It's funny because I was just watching World Finals 2, like I said, freestyle last night. And remember, in the World Finals 2, he broke that rear tie rod twice. And it's funny to see it break again. Foreshadowing.
Jim Kohler not going to have the performance he wanted or the score he wanted Cole
That's a
ends up
10.
with a 10.
I think that's a little low.
As pretty as I'd like it to look.
No, me neither. You know, it's like one little part, man, one little tiny weld, and I'm the guy that does the welding on the truck, so I got no one to blame but myself. We changed the rear because we were having problems with it. We put all heavy-duty stuff, and one of my welds took a fail.
All right.
Coming up, we're still waiting on Goldberg.
Yeah, we still got Bulldozer too, remember.
Goldberg and Gravedigger yet to come for Freestyle. Stay with us.
You're busy. Got a busy life. Work, school, drive. Busy.
But right now, Brian Bartle leads.
But back on Monster Jam, here are our scores so far, and Brian Bartle is tied with Brian Bartle.
It's the Brian Bartle Show here on TNN. Yeah, he is.
That's funny.
Both of his trucks, Little Tiger and Wolverine. But
Still think Alan got screwed over big time. Same goes for Dan. Same goes for Seasock. All right, here we go. Steve Reynolds Bulldozer.
And Steve Reynolds.
As he's going to crawl up the van stack. He's probably going to snort. Yep, there's the snort.
Oh, look at that. I love the smoke coming out the nostrils. The Bulldozer is ready to rock.
He's snorting ready is what he is, I guarantee it. Nice touch. Hey, as I keep saying, point here, point there, point here, point there. There's a couple points when you come out and just start snorting.
All right, so now
We got some good momentum
Steve
going there for a
Reynolds
second. Now he's got to get some going and do something
going to
with
line
it.
up now for the bus stack.
Taking on the buses.
So far, no momentum is run. Like something's wrong with the truck at the moment, looks like.
It's not an easy thing to do to take a 10,000-pound monster truck and fly it over a daggone bus. I guarantee you that.
Just crawling over the racing limit. Yeah, there's just something wrong with Bulldozer. There's like no
Those
momentum.
crush cars are pretty well crushed.
Yeah, that's the other thing, too. Once you get this late in it, you really got to hit it spectacular. Because, again, things start to get matted down.
You go for the race lane. There we go. Finally got a big distance jump. Oh, he had a little bit of a nosedive there.
Just get some air and go over them.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta give him something.
Oh boy, here we go. Gonna go for it sideways. Oh boy, here we go. Nice touch. Yeah! Nice!
Steve Reynolds decided to take it and kind of steal it.
No one did that tonight, and he goes and does it.
But that's something no one else has done.
But yeah, he still has not had really any momentum.
A little drag race up the side may not be spectacular, but again, it gets a chance to.
He's gonna go up the roller. I mean, the motocross jump. Gonna go for that jump. A little bit of an odd, weird hit right there.
Feel and smell, it just all comes together to bombard your senses when you watch.
But yeah, so far, not that impressive of a run. Other than going for that van stack sideways. All right, here we go. He's gonna go for the bus stack. Oh no, he's gonna go for the motocross jump.
He's still a real rookie.
And he's gonna park it, which we already know. If you remember the intro, what's gonna happen.
Comes to get better and better, but that again, pretty good freestyle right there.
That was kind of mediocre, honestly.
And cap it off.
Other than going for the van there sideways. That was a nice touch. No one did that yet.
I'm not sure that's going to get a 25 and beat Brian Bartle. But it was, as you said, a solid run for Steve Reynolds.
This guy's a 20.
20.
Nah, I think that might be too high, actually.
820. Now we're down to Goldberg. You remember the last time in Houston? How about this? This is one of the most incredible things I've seen
Who could forget
in
it?
freestyle.
Yeah, who could forget it, Mike? I mean, that was just unbelievable. And this is, I mean, it just sat there. It was like suspended animation. Tom Metz sits straight up and down, and then he was able to rock the truck forward. One of the most spectacular things I have ever seen someone do.
All right, here we go. Tom Mentz in Goldberg. As he gonna jump Bulldozer. They left Bulldozer out there, and Tom jumped it. Not really a fan of that, but it was still beautiful. As that, of course, going to count. Tom going to go right for the roller. Oh, what a hit that was. Great move by Tom, even though I still don't agree with them leaving Bulldozer out there for that. Unless maybe they keep it out there for everyone else. Here we go. He's going to go for the bus stack. And he's going to just jump it. Oh, nosedive hit right there. Going to go for that fan stack. Got some big distance off it. Tom looking good so far. As now, let's see. He's going to go. Looks like trying to go into a dog, but oh, he's on 2 wheels and he's going to go over. Oh, over already. Oh, Tom over already. He got fucked tonight in this track other than qualifying. Oh, man. Oh, that's unfortunate for Tom. Not a good night for him compared to his high standards. Yeah, he's upset.
I think Tom Metz might be a little disappointed that he wasn't able to get back up on 4 wheels and get going. But that move over a Bulldozer, that was incredible.
Yeah, and that's using your head. I mean, Metz is saying, hey, just leave the truck out there. He told Reynolds, just leave it out there. And he took off and did a great job. Should
Tom
be good
Metz,
scores.
Goldberg,
And he's going to get a 27, and I don't agree with him taking the lead. I don't agree with that. He left way too many time on the top of the clock, and I still don't agree with Bulldozer being left out there like that.
I'll tell you what, it was awesome. I seen it out there, though. What the heck? Let's go for it, you know? I don't think the judges appreciated me that much, but I cut it a little short, but hey, that's what happens. Can't win them all.
Well,
but yeah, there's still enough room, though, for Dennis to try and get the double down.
Is on the way.
All right, here we go. Time for Dennis. We saw him win racing last time out.
And I think I'm going to hit that last because we could break a wheel off. The thing's going to probably get major air over it. So if I'm going to break it down, I'll break it on the last hit.
All right, here we go for Dennis.
Time for our collision decision. And you'll remember busting loose, lost a tire. Predator also destroyed his truck. And while you look at that, here's
a whole bunch of damage tonight. This was a tough track.
Log on to USHRA.com with the answer to this question tonight during Freestyle.
God, those shocks look horrible after that. Like the whole rear end of the truck was destroyed. Oh, I feel bad for Alan and Ron. Remember, they have to pay for it. Especially Alan. That's going to suck ass having to fix all that up. All right, but here we go. Dennis Anderson, Gravedigger. He won racing last time here in Houston. Let's see what we got here. Still room to beat Tom's run.
He has loved this facility for so long. Some of the greatest Gravedigger performances that you could go on board with the digger cam have come in the Houston.
Tried to get a power wheel, but didn't quite work out. Need to pick up the pace, Dennis. Here you go. He's going to go for the back of the racing lane. Here we go. Oh, big distance off it. Good start there with a bit of a slap wheel at the end. But on two wheels, held on. Here we go. He's going to go for the van stack. And big distance jump right there. Oh, he popped the tire, though. Oh, no. He's going to go up the van stack, though. On angled hit right there. Up and over it. Oh, man. Hit the side of the hill, though. But Dennis ain't going to stop till pop tire. He's going to go into that hill. He's going to go for the van. He's going to bust that sideways. Wow, what a hit that was into that roller. Something else broke. I don't think his front steering. He's going to go into the van stack. Oh, my, what a hit that was.
He's destroying this thing.
Both left front tires are popped.
I don't know if he can go with two flats.
I don't think his front steering anymore, and he's already over. Oh, man.
The judges, he used most of his time.
He didn't use it all either.
Dennis got fucked on that track, but he kept going. Oh, man.
Let's see what the judge's decision is on this.
And he gets a perfect furry to get the double down.
Gravedigger's your winner.
And honestly, well, I'm going to let Dennis talk first before I play my thoughts.
Yeah, it was. I was kind of scattered all over the track. Lost the rear steer. I knew something was going goofy on me back there, so I just had
he had no front steer, looked like, if anything.
The truck up, blew a tire out, and I knew I was kind of finished then, so I just stood on the motor, hoping I'd run over something big and get a bunch of air. But it evidently looked pretty crazy out there. The judges scored it high. Houston had a full house. It was a great race for us all around, man. The Gravedigger team, the guys, they kicked butt back behind the scenes. I love them all.
So congratulations to Dennis getting the double down, but I honestly don't agree with Dennis getting there. I think Bartle should have won straight up in Wolverine. God, that run he did, and he filled the run too. Remember, Dennis and Tom flipped early.
And I liked having these 5 judges throwing out the high and the low. I think it made for better scoring.
I didn't think they were that good. They were screwing over a lot of drivers tonight.
Indeed, Gravedigger, Goldberg, Wolverine. I think any of them could have been judged.
But yeah, Dennis got double down, but I think Bartle and Wolverine should have straight up gotten it. He got screwed out in the end.
Onto the season points.
Well, they love monster truck racing in Houston, and they love Gravedigger and Dennis Anderson. And we'll congratulate Dennis Anderson as we look at our freestyle points through
all right.
season.
But anyways, that is it for the final show in Houston. As next up is going to be the second show in Minneapolis. Cannot wait for that, people. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up here. See you all next time.